So I'm going to go over how I pull the data each month for vitals. So from the Fellowship One homepage, you're going to go to your Reports tab, and then Monthly Reports, and I've got Vitals as another tag, and it's the report you're looking for is called Vitals Report, and you just want to click Run. It's a very big report, about 13 megabytes, so it usually takes a few hours to run. I've already run it, but it will be in your queue. It'll say submitted, and then eventually it'll read complete. You click download, go to your tab, and download the report. Okay? So I've already downloaded the report, and I have that here, and it's a very big report. It's basically a duplicate of our database. There's no filters on it. It is truly everything. And so I rename it as Master Report, and then the month this is pulling from is August. However you want to do it, 2017, and I always make a copy because it's a lot of data. Oh, and I saved it to download, so I put it on all of my stuff is on my desktop. Final reports, 2017, and this is going to be August. Okay, and then I save another one as my working document so that I don't have to rerun something. If my computer crashes, I can just pull up the last one. So the page I focus on is page 3. This tells us which group type. The group ID is the unique identifier. The only time you see it is in this report, but it's the unique key that matches the group name. This one has the description. Is the group open, accepting new members? Is it searchable, yes or no? When did the group start? Gender, this is literally just everything that you can find in the group. It's got member count, leader count, all the things we need for vitals, city, time, schedules, more than you need for vitals. Admin use, which is important as we're starting to add all of the groups in the database. The other reason why I pull this report is because it's easier to quickly see the errors that need to be updated before we can properly count groups. So as much as we try to keep it up to date and clean as we add groups, there are just errors that we make. So after I save it, I go ahead and put the filters on because I want to filter on active groups. So I take out the fall hold. The other thing we don't want are outreach, the test groups, and ministry is typically men's and women's ministries, so we don't want to count those. Young adults, good. And then all of our inactive we want to remove. We'll do another video for the inactive groups. Okay, so now I'm filtered by all of that fun stuff. So now what I want to do is find campus really quick, and I want to make sure everybody has a campus affiliation. So that's why am I? Here we go. So row P is, column P is campus, so I don't see any blanks, which is a very, very good thing. Okay. Now that doesn't mean that the campuses are accurate. We rely on the pastors and the people overseeing each group to ensure that all of their groups are accounted for. Our role is to simply update and keep that information accurate. So at this point I'm not looking to make sure that Bobby and Sue are located in Point Loma. I'm just trying to make sure that the data is clean as I see it. The other thing you can do is you can delete a lot of this information because we don't need it for vitals. Again, the purpose of what I'm going through right now isn't to make sure the groups are clean and added properly, it's to make sure our vitals are up to date. So we don't need any of this address and stuff, so it kind of gets in the way. We don't need the schedule to look at vitals at this point. We don't need the location, but we do want to see the campus. So it's just going to take a minute to delete.